Hello everyone, my name is Benjamin Miles, and today I would like to show you how to use LinkedIn Recruiter to identify a target market using your target identifiers. So, first things first is you have to have a LinkedIn Recruiter account. Now, in order to get a LinkedIn Recruiter account, if you're doing it personally, get a LinkedIn Recruiter Lite account like I have. This costs about $1,000 a year, while the LinkedIn Recruiter Pro or LinkedIn Recruiter uh, is for a company to use. It just gives you a few more features, but it costs $10,000 a year. So this is LinkedIn Recruiter Lite, but they both work the same way. All right, getting into it. Now, what I first want to do is go into projects. So you click projects and then you have projects. Then you hit create new project. When you hit create new project, this field comes up. Name, description, LinkedIn job posts. Right? So I'm going to hit cancel for now. I already created one. Job search recruiters. Now, if you're trying to find a job anywhere in the country, this is a tool that you could utilize. Now, I don't have any people in there, so you go over to new, and then you go to search for candidates. This will bring up the search function, or it will bring up this page, and then you go to over here where it says save search. Click on that. So this brings up your search criteria. Now over here you can see they have, these are your different categories you can choose from to narrow down your search. Job title, location, skills, companies, year of graduation, schools, industries, and keywords. And then you can go and do advanced, and you can also do postal code, zip code, plus radius. First name, last names, if you're looking for specific people or specific family. Network relationships. Let's say you are trying to, if, let's say you're an account manager for a company and you're trying to get in contact with businesses. You might find one person that works in that business, and then you use the network relationships, right, to pick first, second, group members, third plus, right? So if I have 5 people of the company in my friends or in LinkedIn, or connections, first connections, I can find them. Second connections are friends of those people or connections of those people. Then you can do profile languages, you can do recently joined LinkedIn, you can do years of experience, seniority. This is entry level, senior, manager, director, owner, VP, etc. all the way down. You also have military veterans option, and as you can tell by years of experience, you can slide it and determine what years you want depending on your target market. Military veterans company, current employees, number of employees, areas of expertise, past employers. Right? So let's say you want to only talk to businesses with over, let's say, 11 to 50 employees, or you want a small business of 1 to 10 employees, or you only want to go after Fortune 500 companies or Fortune 100 companies, so you want them to be huge and 10,000 plus employees. Then you can do job function, right? So for example, so then past employers, straightforward. And then groups. This is, you can, how you have projects and stuff, you can also set groups. So actually my groups, this is the groups on Facebook you have, or you created. On LinkedIn, I apologize. Now what's also cool is over here you can also do Boolean surges. So it might be, I want you to find recruiters and with a capital A and D something else. Uh, recruiter, and Baker. Not sure if anything will pop up, but actually I have 350 hit search and 15 candidates that showed up for this search. Now, what you can also do to help you identify who you want to talk to is go to, let's say, job titles, and I can go, okay, plumber. Let's say I wanted to talk to a plumbing supervisor. What I might do is go to a plumber and go, and you can hit this button next to the X, which actually makes it a negative keyword, where it will try to take out this word from the search results. Now, the biggest difference between, let's say, I'm going to just do recruiter for now, between LinkedIn Lite, Recruiter Lite, and LinkedIn Recruiter is this number right here. So, as you can see, you can only look at 25 at a time, and you can go forward. LinkedIn Recruiter Lite will stop you at 1,000 people, or 1,000 people, right, for the search. So, one way I discovered to work around this is you can use either the year of graduation, right, where you can lower, if you want all recruiters or all of one thing, you can lower it, you can add, and now see how there's only 1,475? So that's still too much, because it will only show 1,000. So I can go over a bit more. Here we go, 766. Perfect. Add. So then I would do this search first with all 735 candidates, and then after I went through those, I can adjust the next set. Here we go, 1975 to 1975. That was 546 people who graduated that year within the search of recruiter. So then, guess what? I do that, and then I would go on bit by bit from there. The other way you can get around it is by going to advanced and then using years of experience in the same way. And you can also use it as a combination. So let's say I want 1 to 4 years, recruiter, right? Then I go back to over here where you say year of graduation. So as you can see right here, there's 120,000 right now from that search. Go and add that. Now there's 9. So you can use both in order to do it. If you saw over here how I would, if I was moving it over and I wanted to do it, let's say 10 years at a time, right? If I added this and I didn't have that set, there's 5,066 candidates, so years of experience, you can adjust to what you need. So let's say 1 to 4 years, or let's say 1 to 9 years of experience. We add that, it drops to 266. And now I can go through this all the way at 1 to 9 years of experience. Then go through it again later with, oh, okay, now I want 8 to 16. Add. Boom. Now it gets me the next section. Now I go back through this each years. You can also, what took me forever to figure out is what you want to do is you click this check box over here and you go, okay, I want to save it to, this is saving it to your clipboard. Not really what you want. You want this button over here that saves to a project. For example, recruiters would be it. Also, you can hit add note, right? And you can add a note for the 25 people, which is pretty cool. You can also go to here, say merge duplicates, save to PDF. If you save it to this is one thing that took me forever to realize. If I save it to a PDF and I open it, this is going to give me the profile of each person and everything, which can be good. Let's say you're a recruiter or someone, it can be good to have this. But that's a lot of paper. And maybe I just want the name and stuff in order to, and title in order to move forward in my process. Now if you hit print, on the other hand, the view is like this, which can help you better. So you can either print this out, or it's easy enough to highlight it and put it over into an Excel file or a Google Sheets file in order to use later. Then you would have your Fiverr assistant or your virtual assistant, which you'll learn in a later video. Break up the name into first and last name, title, company, location, and when you do location, you want to do address, state separately, and then a note section as well. The reason for that is in order to upload your contacts or these into a CRM system afterwards, you need it in that format or a format similar to that in order to upload them into a CRM system, which you'll want to do later. In another video, I will also show you how to get the phone numbers, emails, etc. of these individuals. But that's it for this video, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you in the future.